Hello, my name is Meerah. I'm a Lorekeeper in one of Yggdrasil's libraries, and today I'm going to be telling you about the Viera race from Final Fantasy XIV. Viera, which literally means people of the wood, are a leperine race found in southern Authyr. While the majority of their population reside in isolated areas of the Golmore jungle or the Skete mountain range, recently many have chosen to strike out on their own. The kingdom of Damaska is comprised of around 5% Viera. The Viera are a matriarchal society and have the longest lifespan of any race, living between 200 and 300 years. The Viera in Golmore Jungle live under a strict code, the Green Word, or the Word of the Wood, that forbid them from interacting with the outside world unless absolutely necessary. Those who leave, for whatever reason, are banished and can never return. As far as religion goes, the Viera are similar to Gridanians in that they revere the elementals and the spirits of their forests. But they don't seem to have any specific ties with the 12, at least the traditional Viera don't anyway. It is estimated that around 80% of Viera are born female, and males and females are identical at birth, and they don't really become distinctive until around the age of 13 when they reach adulthood. Male Vieras tend to be shorter than their female counterparts and are almost never seen in or around a village. Instead, they live solitary lifestyles in the surrounding forests and are known as wood warders, and their sole task is to protect their homelands from outsiders. Male Viera may return to their village every 3 to 5 years to mate and to claim any young males that may have entered adulthood that still live within the village. They take these young males as their wards and teach them how to survive in the wilderness on their own without the crutch of companionship. There are 2 clans of Viera, but both have similar cultures. The Rava clan live in the Golmore jungle of southern Authyr and tend to have darker umber skin tones and fur colors, which allow them to blend into their surroundings. The Dalmaskans, and I guess the Garleans, have ever attempted to subjugate the Rava, but have had no success. To this day, the Rava remain a self-governing people. The Viina clan make their home in the forests along the foothills of the Skete mountain range. Their pale skin and lighter fur colors allow them to also camouflage in with their snowy woodland home. War affected the Viina clan on a much greater scale than the Rava, and as such, many of them were forced to leave their home. Now, naming conventions. A Viera's first name is not necessarily related to their clan, but is instead based on their choice of lifestyle. Traditional Viera that still live in their homelands have what's called a forest name. Forest names could be compared to Earth's Scandinavian names. Viera that choose to strike out on their own may adopt what's called a city name. City names are for those who no longer live in their homelands. Because a Viera's male or female characteristics are not present at birth, Viera parents tend to choose unisex names that could apply to any gender. However, it's not uncommon for a Viera to change their name once they reach adulthood to better suit their personality or their lifestyle. As for last names, Vieras will usually take the name of the village of their birth. However, as with forenames, surnames are generally discarded and replaced once one chooses to venture out into the wider world, kind of as a symbol of severing the ties with one's homeland. Thus, the majority of Viera abroad don't make use of their original surnames. Though female Viera may choose new surnames, male Viera typically tend to take the same surname as the elder male under whom they trained when they first departed the village to become a wood warder. There you have it, a super basic summary and overview of the Viera race from Final Fantasy XIV. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like or a comment. I'll be making more Final Fantasy XIV lore videos, so if you don't want to miss those, you can hit the subscribe button. I think next up I'll be covering the Aura. As always, a big thank you to my Twitch subscribers who make my content possible, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time here in the library.